Julia, I heard you and Mark are divorced. Oh, you poor thing. I knew your marriage wouldn't last long. Linda, how did you know I got divorced? We finished the formalities just yesterday. I haven't even told Mom and Dad yet. How do you think I knew? Huh? Mark told me. Mark told you? Yeah. Wait, didn't you? Oh, did you sense it? I've decided to marry Mark. I knew it. Oh, you knew we were dating? I thought it was suspicious. You did? Thought I could keep it from you. But now, we can be together with no worries. We got the marriage certificate right after you and Mark got divorced. Huh? So he married right away? I'm sorry. I'm on cloud 9. While you're divorced and in the depths of unhappiness. Well, not really. Huh? I've been thinking of divorce for a while. Oh, really? Besides, you two fooling around, divorce is on my mind anyway. I mean, are you sure you're okay with Mark? Ha ha! Your tone says it all. Frustrated much? Naturally. Lost your man to your sis. Well, it is what it is. Mark's loaded, and you didn't deserve him. Mark's loaded? Yup. Ivy League grad, works for a big shot company. Well, yes, but... A plain, ugly woman like you doesn't suit an elite man like Mark as a wife. Wow. On the other hand, I'm beautiful, unlike you. Mark said he couldn't believe we were sisters because we were so different. No wonder he dumped you. You can't beat me. Well, are you done? I'm sorry to be so nitpicky, but can I correct one thing? Huh? I got fed up with him and asked for a divorce. What? If you want to know why, I will tell you. Just remember, I didn't get dumped. Oh, really? Don't care about the reason. Probably something silly, like he ignored you or whatever. I'm telling you, he got tired of you. Because you're not attractive at all. If you didn't want a divorce, you should have worked harder to be pretty. You're just too lazy. I'm telling you, I didn't get divorced. Okay. You're a sore loser, aren't you? Then, no need to explain to you? I'll ask Mark if I want to know. By the way, Julia, can you hurry up and get out of that house? What? Why? You're divorced, so it's natural for you to leave. But this house is mine. What are you talking about? From today, I'm going to be his wife, okay? I'm going to live in that house. You have to get the hell out. No way. It's Mark who's leaving, right? Like I said before, it's mine. You stubborn girl? Mark left you. It's normal for you to leave. I don't think it's normal to marry your sister's ex-husband. Shut up! The trashy woman Mark dumped should leave immediately. If you insist on staying with your stubbornness, I'll throw you out of the house along with the trash. Okay. Well, I don't have any feelings about the house I'm living in. I'll move out by the end of this month. What? By the end of this month? Too late. You should leave sooner. I want to live in that house right now. You can't push me like that. First, I have to find a new place to live. I'll have to make arrangements to move our stuff out. Or are you going to help me pack? Oh no, I don't want to do that. Then wait until the end of the month. Well, okay, as long as you leave. Just to clarify, are you sure you're okay with me moving out? Huh? Yeah, of course. Actually, I've always wanted to live there. It's great to have a rich husband and a house at the same time. I'm going to change the interior to my liking as soon as I move there. There's plenty of room. Maybe I'll even make my own dressing room. Well, do as you please. I see you've already packed up and moved out. I'm glad you are ahead of schedule. You may not score high on looks, but you're certainly quick with your work. Yeah, I guess. I found a new place sooner than I expected. A new place? Maybe a shabby, cheap apartment, right? I feel sorry for you, but it goes as it goes. You lost your rich husband. Not really. It's convenient for transportation and the rooms are spacious and quite comfortable. Oh, I won't let you know where I'm living now. Don't worry. I'm not interested in where you are. You're acting like you don't care about your situation, but you actually miss your previous house. Getting kicked out of it must be so miserable. Well, you're gonna feel it by yourself too. Huh? You should find your new place soon. What? Why? Because that house will be put on the market soon. Huh? Well, you need to pack up and leave by the end of next month. At the beginning of the month after next, I'm going to vacate the house to a real estate agent who will buy it from me. I'll see you then. What are you talking about? You're not making any sense. What do you mean you're selling the house? Isn't it obvious? I don't live there anymore, so I want to sell it. What? You said you were going to buy a new interior, but don't waste your money. You've only got a month to prepare, so you better hurry up. Don't be ridiculous. Mark bought this house, so you have no right to sell it. I see. You must have lost your mind from the shock of the divorce. Poor you. Maybe you should go to the hospital soon. Julia! Why are you ignoring it? So it was you who kept ringing earlier. Why didn't you answer your phone? I'm at work at this time. And like you, I'm busy. Shut up! I have a rich husband, so I don't have to work. So what can I do for you? Someone claiming to be a real estate agent came to see me. He told me to move out as soon as possible. Why should I move out when I just moved in? Linda? Didn't I tell you that? Don't tell me you're still living there. Then you really sold the house? I did. I can't believe it. Why would you do such a selfish thing? This house belongs to Mark, right? You're jealous and did it as revenge for me having taken your husband. But selling the house is going too far. Isn't this a crime? It can't be a crime. I told you before, that house is mine. Whether I sell it or not is up to me. Huh? But Mark bought this house, didn't he? No, he didn't. I did. Of course, the title is in my name too. No way! I don't get it. Well, to be honest, I was making more money than him. It's impossible. Mark works for a big company, right? You work for a small local company. There's no way you make more money than him. Oh, didn't I tell you? I changed jobs a long time ago. Changed jobs? One of my seniors in college started his own business, and he asked me to help him out. I'm the vice president now. No way! You're the vice president? Well, it's just a title. I actually work with the other employees on the same floor. It was tough until we got on track. But thanks to the hard work of all the employees and the president, we've been getting more and more clients. Recently, our business has been on a steady rise. Whoa! By the way, Mark isn't working for a big company anymore. Huh? Mark caused a terrible issue at work a few years ago and got fired. Now he works part-time at a convenience store. Huh? You don't know anything? He never told me anything like that. Wait, you said Mark is working part-time? Yep. Well, maybe he wanted to hold on to his precious memories of being an elite. I guess that's why he hid the truth from you. Oh no, I've been deceived. I'm not sure about that. Did you have no chance to ask him about his job? Well, I didn't ask him at all. Then I guess you can't blame him. He always wore a brand name watch and high-quality shoes at our dates. I could never have imagined that he was working part-time. He is so vain. So Mark isn't rich then? That's right. I guess he used all his savings from his previous job. And he only works 2 or 3 days a week. It's impossible for a couple to live on his salary alone. Wait a minute. Could it be that the reason why you and Mark got divorced? Because Mark wasn't working properly? Exactly. When he had just quit his job, I didn't mind if he didn't work for a while. It's natural to be shocked at being fired, that you don't feel like working. I had a good job and could afford the finances, and thought I could support him. But Mark got a taste of my support. He didn't seriously try to find a new job. I wanted to save some money in case we have children in the future. I didn't want my husband to be unemployed forever. So I told him to get a job, even a part-time one. Then he reluctantly started working at a convenience store. But he'd use all his wages and wouldn't spend a penny of it for the living expenses. He did nothing but play computer games at home while he forced all the housework on me. I decided that I couldn't spend the rest of my life with him. So we ended up divorcing. I didn't know that. I thought Mark had a higher income than you. But that's fine. It's common for people to work together nowadays. You can just work to make up for his lower income, right? Huh? You mean I should work? Of course. Do you think you can live on his part-time job? That's impossible, but I was going to be a housewife when I married him. I guess you'd better give up being a housewife. I mean, maybe you should take this opportunity to start working, Linda. You're over 30 and still have no work experience. It's outrageous. You're kidding! I'd rather divorce Mark right now than work. What? Divorce already? You just got married the other day. Because I thought Mark was rich. If I'd known he was a poor freelancer who only worked 2 days a week, I never would have married him in the first place. I'm so stunned. You're after his money. I've always dreamed of marrying into a rich family. I have to hurry up and find a rich man for marriage. I don't think the world is that easy. Ha! Unlike you, I'm beautiful. I always get any guys I aim for. You'll see. I'm going to remarry a man many times better than Mark. You have a lot of confidence. Fine then. You'd better get out of the house as soon as possible. What? The real estate agent has told you repeatedly. If you stay there, you'll cause many troubles for other people. What? We're sisters. Don't you think you should be nice to me? Even though we're family, if it is done through a real estate agent, it should be done strictly. Okay. I'll find a new husband as soon as possible. And I'll live in a better house. Julia, help! Linda? You haven't texted me for a while. What's up all of a sudden? Hey, can you lend me some money? What? Well, I'll rephrase. Give me some money. I don't think I can pay you back. Wait. I need $50,000. You can afford that, right? You're rich enough to buy a house by yourself. Why are you suddenly... I need the money right now. As much as $50,000? Yes. What are you going to spend it on? I've been charged alimony. Huh? Alimony? Did you do something bad? I didn't do anything bad. It's just... my boyfriend had a wife. Your boyfriend? You and Mark are divorced then. No, we aren't. What? I just wanted to get a rich man. However, I wanted to keep Mark until I was sure I had the right guy. What the? Because if I failed at marriage, I'd be single again, wouldn't I? I'm not young, and I didn't want to make the same mistakes. That's very selfish of you. So I pretended to be single and went to a lot of singles parties. Then, I met a guy who makes $200,000 a year and we started dating. But the other day, he told me he was actually married. Wow. Do you think that's terrible? He was lying to me. You were lying to him too, right? And after that, he confessed to his wife that he was cheating on her. His wife demanded alimony. It's not right for a married man to go to a singles party. I wonder why he spilled beans to his wife. The $200,000 annual salary was actually his wife's. He wanted to have casual affairs with a woman other than his wife, so he joined a singles event. But he was afraid of leaving his wife. His wife runs a company. What does he do? He was just working part-time. And then he's just like Mark. He wore expensive clothes and looked rich, so I was fooled. I bet his wife bought them for him. You never learned, did you? Shut up! Oh, bummer. My plan has failed again. Anyway, you'll have to pay alimony to his wife. But $50,000 is absolutely impossible. Julia, please pay it for me. No way. Why not? You don't get it? Don't you realize how crazy you sound? Making your sister clean up your mess. You are the only one I can rely on. Mom and Dad told me to take care of it myself. They said they don't have money. Not surprising. And they even said they would cut ties off with me. What in the world did I do? I was just trying to marry a rich man. Well, you remember? When you married my ex-husband, Mom and Dad were angry with you. Going after others' husbands is out of the question. It's not my fault. The person I fell in love with just happened to be married. Well then, Julia, I'll give you my bank account. Transfer $50,000 in one lump sum. I said, no way. All right, maybe asking for money was a bit brazen. Just lend me $50,000. I'll pay you back in installments later. I don't want to lend you money either. I promise I'll pay you back. I don't trust you. You don't trust your family? I'm sorry, but I don't consider you family. Oh no! Then what am I supposed to do? I don't know. I guess you'll just have to work and pay your alimony. I'll work hard, but I can't pay $50,000 right away. Then why don't you borrow money? That is, if you can find a place that'll lend you the money. Julia, you're abandoning your sister? I don't need you in my life, right? By the way, you called me a trashy girl. I wonder which one of us is trash. That's terrible. I have to wake up early tomorrow, so I'm going to bed now. I'll also block you so you don't disturb my sleep. Okay, bye. Good night. Wait, Julia! Why won't you help me? After that, Mark found out Linda was cheating on him, and he asked for alimony from her as well. Linda was unemployed and had no savings, so she ended up borrowing money from various consumer loans. She is now working day and night to earn money to pay off her debts. I wonder how many decades it will be before she pays it off. As for myself, I moved into an apartment after my divorce and am enjoying my single life. My job is going well, so I'm planning to go on an overseas trip with a friend for the next vacation.